receive punts. That's a nightmare for the guy game planning, the special teams coach. It's also a nightmare for the players. Sometimes they get so nervous that they mishit the ball and kick it right to him.
He throws it on the move but can't connect as that falls incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Colts offense in their running backs possession. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually else is working either.
You're exactly right about that part there, and I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football, but that might not be everything you need. So
Pickett lost it.
Gets the
Picked up by the Steelers. He won't get in, but they are going to have the football in a great spot. First and goal at the 3-yard line. Well, quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. Back to throw, Willis.
Green!
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Zach Ertz from 3 yards out. And the Steelers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Willis to try and throw for it. He'll buy some time right. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball.
interception.
In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
So he stopped for no gain, and it's second down. From the gun, they will run McKinnon. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Able to shake him off.
Get on the ground.
Nowhere to go here.
Intercept.
Football.
Ah!
It's picked up by the Steelers. And he'll bring it back to about the 5-yard line. He tried to buy some time to the right. So Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But
Green!
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. David Njoku, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Point after try forthcoming.
Beautiful kick.
And that stretches the lead to 27. A nice tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position and only 1 play to score it. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Get it.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Colts offense had Kenny Pickett headed back onto the field. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, That is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Pickett back to throw. This short throw caught by Goddard. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a third and about 13. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we play through. Back now in Pittsburgh. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
And third.
And that is incomplete. It was Jalen Mills getting a hand in there defensively.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
He'll take it at the 42. And bulldozing his way through. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nearly a huge return as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, obviously, Charles, no more points were needed, but some teams just can't resist the urge to keep adding on, and they did just that here in the 4th quarter.
And we've certainly been on the call to see many teams do exactly that over the years, Brandon. Some to even more impressive degrees. In the end, it always goes back to there's still a defense out there, and it's still a game of NFL football. So if you don't like what's happening, it's up to you to get them stopped.
Personally, I'd rather see him kick the extra point there than to go for 2, but it almost feels like there's a story within the story here. I mean, this isn't college. You know, size of victory, that matters in those games. Here, all you have to do is win by 1 point. That's all that you need. Instead, they go for it, get 2. You got some pretty ticked off folks on the other sideline now.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to...
Pickett lost it.
No.
It's picked up by the Steelers. And they've got the football, and they're already knocking on the door inside the 5 at the 40-yard line. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Edwards.
Got him.
Will score. Touchdown, Steelers. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's
Well, I'm waiting for my my music to turn on. I was listening to this.
after what they faced.
Wow, it's your turn on.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. They'll look to throw.
Green!
And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead. Go ahead and take the extra point. One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly
Not
is.
my
You
wa-
got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. 2nd and 10. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Now Pickett. Escapes the sack.
No! Yeah!
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett.
No! Get over here!
Fighting to stay upright.
Nope!
Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the 1st. The Colts send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. That's taken on the 25.
We?
21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here. 1st and 10. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 56 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. They'll go back to Edwards on 1st down.
Yeet!
And fights through one man. Still on his feet, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. But not much defensive resistance on that drive. And really, Charles, the way this offense has been humming, they haven't faced much defensive resistance the entire game.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one team, their defense did not wake up and make it to the stadium for this one. There may be some major changes on that side of the ball when we see them the next time out.
Set now to kick
Horrible
this one
kick.
away, and off it goes.
Oh! I'm just trying to get my music on.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Trying to get the singing part.
Pickett sets up play
No!
action.
No! What's up? Yeah!
He was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Here's Pickett.
No.
Shakes off the
No.
sack. Buying time to his left. The escapability in evidence
fun.
there as that one good for 15 and a 1st.
I want to switch it up. Let's switch it up.
From the gun, here's Pickett. Able to get away.
Sit down. Sit down,
And it's
Credible.
picked up by the Steelers.
Look. One of them is a Jesus Christ, bro. Bro, just put on my goddamn music. What? Daddy's on for you. Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up? Sorry, guys, I was doing something. Bro.
He's got a little daylight. There goes Green. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to...
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Now the Colts offense gets ready to head back on the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And that will...
Peace, y'all.